Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of April, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current passionate Aries season we are on, and it's called Fireworks. If you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Libras, it does feel like there's a lot of things in your life that might have been so far here in this energy of being on hold. Some of you here feel like your professional life is on hold, your finances are, stagnant, your love life is stagnant. There are a lot of things here pending, situations that seem to be taking some importance in the coming weeks, as if you can't tolerate anymore this kind of energy accumulated. It's like a pile of unfinished business, a pile of, a pile of situations where you don't know where you stand, you don't know what to do about. There's a lot of things here you're dealing with that are, there is a little bit off track of how you would like your life to go, basically. So there's this distinction between how things present themselves to be right now and how you would like them to be. And this is like bothering many of you. There's this feeling of restlessness, agitation in your inner being because you don't seem to be able to live accordingly to your desires, or even, it's like you're not living up to your expectations. You might feel like you're failing at something, and this is causing a lot of turmoil in terms of how you're processing emotionally and mentally yourself right now. And I do feel like many of you Libras, it's like there are some of you here that it's like more of a feeling of being uncomfortable in your own skin. So many of you could be having some sort of crisis when it comes to self. With the Hangman here, I feel like there are some Libras here that feel uncomfortable in their own skin, or you feel that you're unable to reach this level, right, of self that you would like to reach. Many of you are being too harsh on yourselves during this time, particularly around this concept of who you're supposed to be and who you're not supposed to be, what you're supposed to have by this time in your life and what you don't. It's like there's a lot of mechanisms of placing yourself as a victim, placing yourself in a position that is unwanted, when in reality, I feel like many of you here, yes, you're dealing here with a very deep and for some of you strange redirection of your life. So there is indeed here a sense of change about yourself, about your life forward, your choices, your likes, your dislikes, your friends, your plans ahead are shifting, are altering, because there's something about your own consciousness that is also shifting. And I feel like many of you Libras here are breaking free from an old way of placing yourselves in the world. And it's more about the things that you want to do and the things that you also feel safe and comfortable doing than the things that you're expected of. So many of you Libras are learning how to break free from a mold that you have created a long time ago, where you were pursuing a lifestyle, or you were pursuing your choices, and you were attracting a lot of things based on something that wasn't authentic. So for some of you Libras wondering, why do I keep attracting superficial relationships, or jobs that don't take me anywhere, or I can only reach this level of abundance when I know I can reach so much more, or I can only, express myself or my potential to a certain level and never to the maximum. Why? There's a specific feeling here of a block, right, in things that you constantly want but you seem unable to reach. And I feel like for many of you it's due to the fact that you have not been in touch with your true essence as of lately, at least. And so this hangman is a great opportunity to see things from a different light, to have a whole new perspective being brought and giving you direction, giving you the answers, giving you the revelation, giving you, the direction that you need to know what to do, to know what to choose as well. Because I also feel like many of you will start choosing yourselves, your dreams, your ideas, your convictions are going to be of supreme importance for the next month. So the Ace of Swords comes here almost like as a warning for many of you Libras that May forward in particular, you're going to hold here a very important tool to help you through any kind of challenging times. Because when you are in your truth, you're invincible. When you are in your truth, nothing can really get to you, hurt you, because you're protected by something. I feel like for many of you Libras, you're protected by something that those around you don't comprehend, and sometimes you yourself don't. And this is also a discovery that you're having right now, is that you're so protected by forces beyond your understanding, but still you know that they're present. And it's almost like they're giving you an awareness of where this sword lies. This sword is being a tool to help you fight for yourself, fight for your dreams, fight for the life you want. It's like almost like this is what has been for many of you missing, is the sword representing here also for many of you your strength. And you're an air sign, so this speaks about the air element, the strength of your mind. So many of you need to also put more focus in the mind right now. You need to work on creating here a positive, empowering mindset constantly. You need to also, many of you Libras here need to study situations from a place that maybe it's more unusual to you. So it's like, to understand certain things that you're dealing with, you might need to search in the vast mind, right? The infinite mind that you have. You have to search for different ways, different angles, different wisdom to apply, to kind of figure the things that you're struggling to understand. And I feel like for some of you Libras, you have a lot of questions around career. You might feel like your professional life is out of sorts. You might feel like it's not necessarily something you're enjoying. If you're working, if you're not working, there could be this sensation of not finding, constantly trying but not finding, right, the job, the opportunity that would revive in you the star, that would revive in you this hope, that would kind of brighten up here your days. I feel like some of you Libras that have been without working for some time, during the next weeks you might be indicated here, shown in a certain way, that returning to work could do you well, or returning to something that you do, that you enjoy doing, in which there can be an avenue, right, to professional conquests, to financial conquests as well. There's something about you thriving financially and professionally through something that you're deeply connected with. Many of you have also here a lot of talents. There are some Libras here that are healers, and perhaps there's something about you exploring this healer traits and qualities in you, maybe in turning it into something that can lead you again into more of a professional role, like turning something you know you're good at doing into work. For many of you in April, there could be this understanding that that's what you're going to do ahead. Like you're going to use something that you're good at, you're talented at, something that inspires you, something that makes you feel so good doing, something that holds meaning and purpose to you, and you're going to apply it to work. And it's not going to be felt like work at all. Do you see this? The star energy here is shining bright for many of you Libras, but it's in the unconscious. You have to go with the hangman to the depths to discover the star and take it back to the surface. So it's like for many of you, this is going to be an intense ride. I feel like many of you feel also a little bit inefficient or out of your depth in things you have happening right now. For those of you that also have recently started here a job or a relationship, I feel like you might feel weird in terms of adapting, integrating yourself to this new thing. And again, is that feeling of lack, of inferiority, of not feeling like you're able to level up to something that you're idealizing as well so much, that is creating here turmoil. Many of you could be doing this also with a person in your life, especially for Libras that are dealing with earth signs energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libras as well. It's like I feel like there are here some Libras that are dealing with someone that again stands out for you, or dealing with someone that provides through his own example something you admire tremendously, something that inspires you. This could be a person that it's inspiring you, it's moving you to your awakening, to your spiritual to this highly spiritual moment where a lot of truths are kind of revealed to you and coming out of your own being, where profound change is occurring from inside out. It's like this person, you could have a specific person inspiring you, but yet being that this is a professional contact, a love interest, a partner, or a friend, the problem here seems to lie that you're idealizing. I keep getting like you're putting this person already in a superior position than yours, and just because you admire this person or you see this person having here conquests that you didn't already, that doesn't mean that this person is superior at all. So there's something here as well about you being more correct in your analysis of situation and character of people, but also more truthful towards yourself. Are you sure that the qualities that you see in this person, or you admire in this person, or in this position, this opportunity, isn't something that you are afraid to own up yourself? It could be more of like something of that nature. It's like feeling like it's better to admire something here at far and kind of have that wishful daydreaming kind of energy, but never really acting upon this because you don't feel good enough, or you don't feel like you're matching this thing. Be careful with that, Libra. I feel like you're putting yourself in positions you don't want to be, and that it's going to continuing to bring these experiences of you feeling like you're just not able to match something. Even though you have here the Star and the Ace of Swords, I feel like there's going to be a moment of bravery, of courage, of breakthrough when it comes to communication. So if you also need to speak here with a person and you're struggling to reach out, to communicate, I feel like it's going to take here it's going to take here some courage. Like, I feel like you're going to be gathering here courage or information before you feel ready to do this, but it's going to happen. And I feel like it's going to be a huge relief for you to be able to communicate with someone, reveal something, open up about something. Perhaps this is about you opening up about your real struggles. I feel like there are Libras here that you're not even, showing to your partner, if you have one, or to your best friend. What you're really dealing with is like you're going through this all by yourself, or you're going through this in a lot of silent way. I also feel like if you have here a need to just, break free from something that feels like unfinished business, or something that you still don't understand why it happened in your life, it's also going to reach its point where during April you're going to find an answer. Some of you that are looking for answers about, there's two types here. Libras that are Libras that are looking for answers when it comes to what to do with work, a contract, an opportunity. You're going to take your time, but you're going to find this answer. You're going to find, what you need to know. Libras that also need to know what you're dealing with when it comes to a specific person. Libras that need to communicate something to a person. Libras that are waiting for someone also here to reveal something to you, that you feel it like the ball is in this person's court, right? It's also going to happen. Don't be discouraged by time, because I feel like there's something here that it's building itself into the right moment to happen. So I hope you have a great April. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.